What's up, guys? It's Quantrix02 here, another edition of What's New. The Elimination Chamber pay-per-view just went off the air, and man, it was a pretty good show. And just in case you didn't see it, I got the whole rundown of the pay-per-view for you right now. And it all began with the pre-show on YouTube, which was Brodus Clay and Tenzai, aka now Sweet Tea, versus the Rhodes Scholars, Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes. Okay matchup, it was a pre-show, so what do you expect? And Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea got the victory, and bam, there you go. Then we got into the actual pay-per-view. It was start off with the World Heavyweight Championship match between the World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio versus the Big Show. This was just a normal pinfall match. More submission pinfall match, so it was kind of hard to top what they've done already, having two back-to-back last man standing matches. But for what they did, it was pretty good. You saw Ricardo have a little interference in there, a lot of back and forth, and in the end, the whole story of this match was if Alberto Del Rio could actually beat Big Show in a normal way via pinfall or submission, and that's exactly what he did. He locked in the cross arm breaker, and Big Show tapped out. So now it's going to be Alberto Del Rio versus the winner of the Elimination Chamber later that night, which I want to get to in a minute. Then it was the United States Championship match between Antonio Cesaro and The Miz. And it wasn't the greatest match. It was alright. It was basically Antonio Cesaro working on the injured limbs of The Miz. But the big thing in the match was towards the end where The Miz tried to lock in the feet for a leg lock, and he mistakenly tripped over and kneed him in the groin. So Antonio Cesaro won via DQ. And The Miz was trying to tell the referee that it was by mistake, but he wouldn't listen. So what did The Miz do? He got back on his feet and intentionally knees Antonio Cesaro in the groin, just cause he's awesome. But so now that could lead to something else. It could be a rematch on Raw, or maybe that can be a United States Championship match at WrestleMania. You never know. Then it was the big match of the night. It was the Elimination Chamber match between it was Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Kane, Chris Jericho, and did I say Mark Henry? I didn't say Mark Henry. Who else was it? Oh, and Jack Swagger. I can't forget Jack Swagger. Speaking of Jack Swagger, man, oh man, this thing with the Zeb Coulter. Oh my God, Zeb Coulter, yeah. Culture, whatever the name is. It's really good. Now Jack Swagger came out with a brand new theme song tonight, which is pretty awesome. More of a serious theme song. As much as I like On Your Knees, but I like it On Your Knees, but it just wasn't that serious tone to make him feel that like a really serious threat. So he's got a brand new theme song, which is really, really awesome. So the match began with Jericho and Daniel Bryan, and there was a lot of technical wrestling at the beginning, headlocks, reversals, and arm bars, and all that stuff. And then Jack Swagger got in there and started to beat the crap out of Jericho and Daniel Bryan, and slamming them and showing that he's a beast. He's back. Jack Swagger came back full effect. He was ready for this matchup. So it began with them, and then later on, Kane came out. Kane was the next person out. It was a little fun interaction with Daniel Bryan and Kane, and Daniel Bryan was pretty much telling Kane what to do and do everything, and then when he turned his back, he tried to pin him, so it was pretty funny. We had a little yes and no, and they started fighting. During that time, Jericho put Daniel Bryan in a electric chair, and Kane was already on the top rope, so they did the Doomsday device to Daniel Bryan. We thought that was it, but it wasn't. After that, it was a little bit more, fighting and everything. And then I believe who was next to come out? I think it was Randy Orton. I believe Randy Orton was next. So yeah, Randy Orton came out. Doing what Randy Orton does, clothesline, and everything, getting the crowd hype. Saw the DDT, all the vintage stuff. He actually did a DDT to I believe it was Kane on the steel ground, and yeah, so it was a lot of fighting. Everybody was getting down. We saw. I think I'm not sure when this happened. It may have happened later, but it was a really cool spot where the let me see. I think I can't. I'm trying to remember, man. It's really it's kind of hard to remember, but anyway, I'm just gonna get down to it. So Mark Henry came out. After that, man, he came out and dominated everybody, and quickly, when the first thing he came out, he took out everybody, and then he not clothesline, but splashed Daniel Bryan in the corner, put him up, world's strongest slam, 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan was eliminated. Then there was he eliminated right after that, not far after that, the Kane via the same way, almost the same way. Then it was down to Mark Henry, Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, and that's it, Randy Orton, yeah. Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, Mark Henry, and Jack Swagger. And basically, for a good at least 8 minutes, Mark Henry just beat the crap out of everybody. He threw Randy Orton into one of the pods and was beating the mess out of Jericho and Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger and Jericho they got a little bit of offense. They had like a double suplex on Mark Henry, which was pretty cool. But then after those 7 minutes, I think Mark Henry was going after Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger booted Mark Henry in the face. He turned around to a code breaker, and then Randy Orton hit the RKO and sent Mark Henry packing. But Mark Henry didn't go away without leaving a little message. He left the Elimination Chamber just to go back in there and destroy all of them again. Teddy Long and Booker T had to actually come out there and tell him, hey, you gotta stop. They had to throw him out. They had to escort him outside of the arena. Then after that, it was down to the final three: Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, and Jack Swagger. Which a lot of back and forth. And man, Jack Swagger, man, I think I always thought he was good, but I think he's gotten better. He kind of reminded me a little bit of Kurt Angle with those. He had some cool ankle lock reversals where he a person would do a move and he'd get him an ankle lock in a really, really cool way. Like Jack Swagger was one point. Jack Swagger was going for his vintage splash in the corner, and Orton put the foot up. He grabbed the foot and put him in the ankle lock, which he calls the Patriot Act now. Then Jericho did something. I forgot what he did. I think he was going for the walls of Jericho and somehow reversed into the ankle lock. But towards the end, it was Jericho went for the. I think Orton was going for the RKO. He countered that. Jericho went for the lion salt. Orton put his knees up, and then he hit him with the RKO. And just moments after that, here comes Jack Swagger. 1, 2, 3. Jack Swagger wins the Elimination Chamber. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The All-American now, the real American, is back. He is a brand new beast now with this Zell Culture guy, and he is actually now he hasn't even been back a good 3-4 months yet, and he's gonna main event WrestleMania for the SmackDown brand, and open WrestleMania, whatever, against Alberto maybe I'm guessing Alberto Del Rio, maybe we'll see. So yeah, he won that. Then I believe it was Dolph Ziggler who no, not yet, no. Then it was the match between the Shield and Orton. Not Orton, Cena, Sheamus, and Ryback. And yeah, that match was pretty awesome. A lot of cool things happened in that match. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, man, you guys are beasts. Like Roman Reigns put he just drove. It might have been Sheamus. I think it was Sheamus who he drove through the barricade, and it was pretty much basically, other than that, it was basically Cena getting his ass handed to him. But it looked like it was gonna be the end. The good guys were gonna win because Ryback had Seth Rollins in the shell shock, and Cena had Dean Ambrose in the AA. Cena hit the AA, but when Ryback was going for the shell shock, here comes Roman Reigns with the craziest spear I've ever seen, and then Seth Rollins got the win. So what a shocker right there! I did not see. I really thought that the good guys were going to win that because of Cena being the Royal Rumble winner. And I didn't see him losing going into the WrestleMania, but hey, it happened. So the Shield still undefeated at pay-per-views. Then it was a match that wasn't on the card. I think it was Ziggler came out talking about how he wasn't, on the card and stuff. So Booker T pretty much told Kofi to come out there and face him, and it was a pretty cool matchup. And at one point, Kofi Kingston fell onto Big E, which made Big E pretty angry. So after Ziggler won, Big E went in there and pretty much beat the living hell out of Kofi Kingston. I'm telling you, he really messed him up. You got to go back and watch. You got to go and watch that. He messed him up. After that, it was the Divas match. There was some segment with Tenzai and Brodus and the Funkadactyls playing with those dumb power slammer things that suck, which I don't think anybody's gonna buy. But they was playing with those. Then it was the Divas match between Caitlyn and Tamina, which was alright. It was a Divas match. Caitlyn hit the spear, 1, 2, 3. Caitlyn's still your Divas champion, and yeah. So then we got to the main event, which was The Rock versus CM Punk. Which, man, that match started off slow. It was a lot of headlocks and just, cravats and everything. It wasn't really anything special until, Punk decided to try to put The Rock through the table, which he ended up doing. He rock bottomed him on the table, but the table didn't break. And at one point, the Punk went for his vintage springboard clothesline. Rock caught him in the rock bottom. Thought that was it. Nope. Wasn't. And then referees got taken out. A lot of drama. You know how it is in the pay-per-view main events. A lot of drama with the refs being taken out. But in the end, Paul Heyman tried to throw Punk the WWE Championship so he can hit him with hit Rock in the head with the title. But and Heyman was holding Rock on the ropes, but Rock moved out of the way, hit Heyman, turned around. Rock bottom. There was a people's elbow in there somewhere too, but hit the rock bottom. The referee, he dragged himself back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. The Rock is your reigning and defending WWE champion, and he will be going on to WrestleMania 29 to face John Cena in a match that is now twice in a lifetime. The Rock versus John Cena 2, but this time raising the stakes with the WWE Championship on the line. So there you have it, guys. The complete rundown of the Elimination Chamber. It was a pretty good pay-per-view, very unpredictable, unlike the Royal Rumble, and we're definitely a great way to get ready for for WrestleMania this year. So guys, subscribe, comment, rate, stay gold. See ya.